Available. I am your coach. Today I'm going to be teaching because I need you to hear me and hear me well. I'm going to lower my excitement and really teach today because I want you to get it. We need strategies in our life. I'm a strategist, y'all. The opportunity to coach people around the world is just a beautiful thing. And I'll share some of my experiences and interactions as I go today. So let's jump into it. Let's jump in. Today's topic is sharpen your strategy plan with purpose. Sharpen your strategy plan with purpose. Have my notes here, my laptop. So I'm going to be looking off to the side, to the right or to the left, just to look at my screens and get present with you. So I want you to get the most out of today's session. I'm going to teach today. So grab a piece of paper, your notebook, and a pen. I want to give you a couple seconds to go and do that because at the end of the day, I need you to leave here from this space refreshed, ready to go with new ideas and start to say, didn't think about it that way. And these are the things that I'm going to implement and get started. So here's the truth. Success isn't random. Success is not random. It's not random at all. It's planned. And when I say it's planned, it's practice. This is something you think about, you talk about, you write it down, and you've created that vision. If you don't have a plan, you end up reacting instead of creating. If you don't have a plan, you end up reacting. I've heard the saying, if you fail to plan, your plan will fail. And that's truth. You have to have a plan. And that's why I'm teaching today. I want to make sure that you're strategic about the plan that you have. And I want to make sure that you're setting yourself up to win. All the topics that I've been talking about from January to now is just really to help you zone in on success, winning, and really getting out of your own way. So there's three things that I want you to get clear with today. And I want to talk about the power of clarity, right? Clarity and power. It's not chaos. It's not confusing, right? So the 3 points that I want you to take away today, the 3 key things I want you to zero in on. Number 1, you can't hit a target if you haven't defined it. You can't hit a target if you haven't defined it. I don't know how many of you have tried to throw a dart at a dartboard and you look over to the right or to the left and the dart just went somewhere else, right? So it's important that you have a strategic target and it's defined. That's the first step. The second step is to know that big dreams can feel heavy. Yeah. Big dreams can feel heavy. And the third point that I want you to know is that what you measure grows. What you measure grows. I was talking to a client yesterday and she had these grand goals and I said, okay, now these goals that you want to meet, you want to experience these goals, you want to attain them. Are you using like the SMART goal system around them? She's like, so what is that? So I'm so glad she asked and I'll share it with you. So the SMART goals is the acronym SMART. So the S is for being specific. You have to be specific to identify what is it you want to achieve in the first place. What exactly do you want to achieve? And the M is measurable. Is it measurable? Is it measurable? And when you think about measurable, what are some things you're going to put in place to measure your progress? How are you going to know if you derail or fall off the rails? How are you going to know that, okay, I didn't meet it. My, timeline was here. If it's not measurable, then it's going to be hard to determine what else you need to do, if you need to dial up or dial down. The A is for achievable. Achievable is saying, is it attainable? Is it realistic? Is it a realistic goal that I have that, yeah, it can be done? And the R, is it relevant? And when it's relevant, you're saying, is it aligned? Is this goal aligned with the larger picture of my life, where it is that I see myself? What it is that I see myself doing? And T is for time bound. Is there a deadline? Is there a deadline? Did you put some timeline on it? And that's an example right here that I want to share with you. Last night after hi, Dr. Renee, after the masterclass last night, someone called me. This happened to be a dear friend of mine. I've known her more than 20 years. And she was saying, yes, I am the one. I've been overthinking. I'm in procrastination. And I said, okay, talk to me. And she shared some things with me, what she's been thinking about doing and want to do. And I'm like, girl, you still ain't did that yet? You still ain't did that yet? Because I've known her for so long. She's been talking about this thing for this long. I said, okay, just stop. Tell me by when you're going to take the first step. By when? Let me put it in my calendar so I can expect a text from you. By when are you going to text me to let me know the first step that you are going to do? And she committed to it because she's now ready to get out of procrastination and overthinking and take action. Right? And that's how you start to succeed. You got to start with the first step. So let's zero in on, like I said, I'm teaching today. Let's zero in on the three things. So the first step is, number one, you can't hit your target if it's not defined. So the definition of what it is you want to do must be defined. And here's some questions to ask yourself. What's my vision in the next 90 days? What's my vision in the next 90 days? So I'm proud to say that I am part of a mastermind. And every 12 weeks, we do a new game. Those 90 days, we create a plan for an outcome that we want. And that's how you get clear. And then we have milestones, and then we have steps, action steps, tactics that we're doing each and every day. What are those steps that we are doing each and every day? We have got to outline it, because like we said, if it's not outlined, if you don't have a vision for it, it's going to be challenging. And the thing is, why does this matter? I'm so glad you asked. So we've got to get present to our why. Your why is anchoring. And how many of you know that if you ask the wrong question in the wrong place, you get the wrong answer? So knowing that you want to anchor, this is where you want to stay, this is the outcome that you want, you've got to stand on your why. And the why helps you to, for the how to become clear. The why helps the how to become clear. And interact with me in the chat. What's your why for the vision that you have for your life? Do you have a vision for the next 90 days that you want to see? Do you have it? It's so important. Purpose gives us direction. We've got to have that clear vision, and direction help us to build momentum. We've got to zone in on the why. And that's part of sharpening your strategy so that you can plan with purpose. It is so important that we do that. And point number 2, big dreams are heavy. I know. I've been doing some heavy lifting over here, y'all. Some heavy lifting because my dreams are so big. And sometimes I get scared by my big dreams. And, when I lean in with my coach and she's like, this dream, it's not big enough, Sheila. You got to step out of your comfort zone. And yes, I get called out. So I'm calling you guys out. What is your big dream? Is it heavy? Do you feel like, oh my God, can I really accomplish this? Can I really do this? And again, this is where you zone into your coach like myself to help you with the heavy lifting, help you to brainstorm, help you to think about things. Because here's the thing, when you're in the frame by yourself, you cannot see the picture. So it's important that you know that, yes, my dream is heavy, but even though it's heavy, you can achieve it, and you achieve it by breaking it down in bite-sized pieces. That's what I was telling the young lady last night. What's the first step? That one step that you're going to take in the next 24 to 48 hours. And she told me what it is, and I'm waiting for the text for her to tell me today by, I think, 3 o'clock when she took that step. As your coach, I can also be your accountability partner. We need people in our lives. If we're not able to stay accountable to ourselves, we need people in our lives that's going to keep us accountable. That's going to say, hey, Dr. Renee, you said you were going to do this thing by this time. How is that going? Did you do it? If not, when are you going to do it by? Or if you did, how did it feel? What was the outcome? Checking in with you. It's so important because If we take one focus step a day, we get massive result over time. So the step is not just a step, you're unsure. It's a one specific focus step. And if we do one focus step every day, by the end of the week, you're going to see really huge traction. And by the end of the month, by the end of those 90 days, you're going to really see great things happening. So the other thing that we want to focus on is also to remember to stop thinking about doing everything all at the same time. Get out of your head. That is going to cause you to overthink. That is going to cause you to procrastinate. Just remind yourself, all I need to do is take one step at a time. And I think there's a proverb that says the million miles, the journey of a million miles start with one step. I may be butchering that, but you can fix it for me. The thing is, you got to take that one step and just take that one step. And Dr. Renee, I know you do a lot of walking, right? So in order for you to complete your over 12,000 steps a day, you got to start with one and then two, and then it all add up. So how many of you need to get out of your comfort zone and put that one focus step on your calendar today and put a timeline as to when is this going to be done? And when you do the next right thing, that's when you see momentum, right? Again, I'm teaching today. I am not going to be all gung-ho excitable like that, because I want you to hear me. I want you to not get caught up in the ambiance and in the rhythm and in the energy of what I'm saying, but I want you to hear me today. I need you to lean in, grab your notepad, and re-listen to this message when I am done. So the third point that I want you to remember is what gets measured grows. What gets measured grows. If you are measuring it, like we talked about using the SMART goal, it's measurable. You can see where your progress line is moving forward. You're telling yourself, you're reminding yourself of what you're doing, and you're seeing where you're growing. You're also seeing where you're stagnant. If you need to reach out for some help, or if you need to bring in a new perspective, what is it that you need to do? So have a weekly check-in, and here are some questions that you need to ask yourself. What moved you closer to your goal? What's moving you closer to your goal? Right? Is it making phone calls? Is it doing something on the computer? Is it sending an email? Is it sending text? What is it that's moving you closer to your goal? And the other question to ask yourself in your check-in is, what needs to change? Right? What needs to change? We need to make sure that we're tapping into the things that's not working, and we need to fix it. We need to tap into what needs to change. And also pause to celebrate your win at every milestone, at every interval. If you have a win, and again, I'm the girl of used to saying small wins. I no longer say that. A win is a win. Right? Why? Because you can't be a little pregnant. You're either pregnant or you're not. So a win is a win. So that's the way I'm looking at things now. I'm no longer giving size to my win, because that win helped me to build momentum. Because if I'm going to measure my growth, I'm going to pause and use the win as momentum, as energy back to me, giving back to me, filling my cup to keep going. I want to keep moving forward. So when you do all of this, it's going to keep you, executing. So my call to action for you today, this week, is to don't just work hard, right? Don't just work hard. Work with purpose. Don't just work hard. Work with purpose. And also know your vision. Break it down into bite-sized pieces and track your growth. It is important, because that's how you're going to turn your plan into progress, and that's how you are going to lean into what's going to shape your life. So the law of the mirror that I'm going to be doing on the 14th is critical here, because it helps you to see yourself so you can shape how you grow. You got to see it. You got to see it. And if you see it, you can become it. It's time to sharpen your strategy and start winning on purpose. It's time to sharpen your strategy and start winning on purpose. I am your coach. I am your sister. And I want you to have a resilient life. I want you to look in the mirror and be content with the woman in the mirror, with the man in the mirror, with saying, you know what? I am not just doing my best. I'm experiencing it. I'm pausing. I'm celebrating along the journey. I'm filling my cup. I have accountability partners that's helping me to stay present to where I'm at and to help me to be accountable to the things that I'm saying I'm going to do. That one thing that I say I'm going to do today. Who are you accountable to help you stay present? I want you to win. I want you to sharpen your strategy and plan with purpose. Sharpen your strategy and plan with purpose. Let me know if you have questions. DM me, reach out to me. I am your coach. I am your sister. And I want you to also remember the power is within you. How do I know? I looked within, and so can you. So go ahead and take a look to see everything, because your creator, your designer gave you everything you need on the inside. The tree is in the acorn. So everything you need is in you. I want you to remember that. Think about it. I love you and thank you for showing up today. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. We'll talk soon. Thank you, Dr. Renee, for joining me. Hope to see you again soon. All the best, everyone. Mark your calendars. Look out for the advertisement you'll see on social media to join me on the 14th, the Law of the Mirror. I want you to grow. I want you to soar